Hello, everyone. I'm Cheldin Barlatt Rumer, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. I have a lovely guest for all of you. I'd like for her to share her first and last name and the name of the business.
Hey, good morning. My name is Dana Barash, and my business is Spacial Serenity.
Okay, so you're going to have to walk me through that, my friends. I'm so excited to dive on in. What is the nature of your business?
I'm a professional organizer, master professional organizer. I have been in business for a little over 8 years now, and I go into people's homes and offices. I help them create space, design personalized systems, eliminate the clutter, and teach them how to manage their space. And now I've been doing it virtually since the pandemic.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're going to talk about what you're doing virtually, but I want to dive in to your why. Have you always been a really organized person?
Very funny question. Everybody always wants to know.
Right, exactly. I mean, is this a God-given scenario? I mean, is this, you just woke up one day and you were like, I got this covered, or was it a process for you to become organized?
Yeah, I do believe it was God-given. I've been doing it since I was a child. I was doing it around my parents' house, the spice racks, the bathrooms. I was always changing my furniture around. Um, as I got older, psychologically, I figured out I did that so that I could have a little bit of control in my life.
Right.
But I'm just like a fan fave of getting organized, getting your life together, and becoming positive and creative within that space.
I love this. And I think that you touched on something really, really important, and I'm sure it's a factor in it, is taking control of the space, right? I mean, or having the space take control of you. And there's one of two things that can happen. Either you can control the space or the space can control you. How much of that is a factor when you're helping your clients and decluttering their space or organizing their space?
It's a huge factor. That's a great point. Thanks for pointing it out. So most of my clients will have had some type of trauma. Maybe a parent had died. Perhaps they'd gotten cancer, a divorce. Things like this occur, and then all of a sudden they can't control what's going on inside of them, and it shows on the outside.
Right.
It's also a vice versa thing. Like sometimes people are just not really good with organization. They weren't born with that talent or that skill. They have no idea how to do it. And then internally they're cluttered and they're confused and they don't know where to go from there. So, it goes back and forth.
No, understood. And I think that, I always say I'm blessed to have a wonderful closet in my house. But I know that the cleanliness of my closet is directly related to how chaotic my life is. And so if there's stuff all over the place and there's clothes all over the place and all of that stuff, that I know that I am not well. And if everything is where it's supposed to be, I know that I'm in a better space. So let's dive into what you're doing during the pandemic. You're doing this virtually?
Sure. So I had to really pivot my business. I'm a face-to-face, so there was no way I was going to survive during the pandemic. So what I started to do was I started to do these 1 hour quick start boot camps with people who have already been clients of mine, just to see if it would work. Because honestly, I didn't think it was going to work. This was a face-to-face kind of service.
Yeah.
And I thought, how could I be on a computer screen helping people? But I really get into it and I really am able to help people. It doesn't really matter where I am. So I've been doing this boot camp. I created a challenge, which is a free challenge, which people can follow in my Facebook. And I'm just going to keep doing things, to kind of get out there and have more of a impact worldwide.
Yes, no, I think that that's super important. I think a lot of people aren't utilizing this time, waiting for it to pass, as opposed to diving on in and continuing to connect with their communities as we're all going through this time of uncertainty. And I think it's an amazing thing. I want people to get in touch with you as it relates to your boot camp, get involved in these challenges, and learn more about your business. If people are interested in learning more about all that you've got going on, where would they find that information?
They could go to Dana Barash, which is my Facebook. It's actually a personal Facebook, but I opened up the challenge to the public. They could also connect with me on LinkedIn, Dana Barash as well. And I gotta be honest, I'm not like so up to date with my Instagram yet. So
This is a judgment-free community. Believe me, everybody's in various stages of sharing, so there is no judgment here. We just want to make sure that people can get in touch with you and find you. And if Facebook is the best option, awesome. And if we can catch you when we can on Instagram, that's great too.
Yeah, you could also go to my website just to see a little bit of background, spacialserenity.com.
Okay, guys. All right. So you've got to get in touch with my friend. It's time to declutter your space and take more control of your surroundings. Thank you so much for joining me.
Definitely. Thanks for having me as a guest.
Ah, my gosh. Okay. Let's get organized. Happy Monday to you all. This is an opportunity for you to get everything in order and connect with my new friend. From all of us here at This Is It TV, I'm Cheldin Barlatt Rumer, and we will see you soon. Take care.